Hello and welcome back to Inversion Addicts, and a very good morning from Phantasialand. Hope everyone's doing well. It's our first ever trip to Phantasialand, and this is going to be one hell of a vlog. So last night we did stay in the Charles Lindbergh Hotel, which was absolutely phenomenal, and of course Rookburgh is unbelievable. We did have our first day in the park yesterday, but it was a bit of a short one because we arrived quite late, so today it is going to be a full day vlogging. Can't wait, let's get into this one. So it's going to be a very exciting day, and I cannot wait to show you around this amazing park. But first up, look at this gorgeous area. Now, like I said, we did stay in the Charles Lindbergh Hotel, so it actually means that you get access to Rookburgh and also some fast passes on FLY, so it's definitely worth paying that little bit extra to stay on site because there's a lot of benefits. There's going to be lots to talk about today, and later on, if not in this vlog, in another one, I will show you around the hotel and the room, but there is just so much to do here today. We are about 10 minutes away from our early ride time on FLY, so we're going to head down and we're going to get a ride. Stick with us. So just to give you a little idea of how amazing this hotel room was, it's actually completely surrounded by FLY. I don't know if you've seen this before in any vlogs, but we basically stayed in this little block here, and the whole way around our hotel is FLY, and it is just unbelievable. This area is second to none, I swear down. We are going to take a walk into the park now, me and the big man. We are so excited. Let's go. And so here we go. We are now inside Rookburgh for our early ride time on FLY, and I am honestly feeling like a 6-year-old girl right now. I'm so giddy. Yesterday, like I said, it was such a short little day in the park because we arrived quite late that I really don't feel like I got the most of it. I didn't get everything I needed out of this park. So here we go. Are you ready to fly? I know I am. So here we are, we've made it into Rookburgh finally. It's about 9:05 and I'm about to go and get my early ride on this absolute beast. I cannot tell you how good this area is, and this ride is just unbelievable. Now, I can't fully tell you where it ranks yet, I've only done it twice, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be taking some sort of top spot. So here we go, we're going to go and get a couple of rides on FLY, and then of course I'll take you around this area. Stick with us. So as you can see, this is one hell of a ride, and I just honestly, words cannot describe this area, and I know it is not doing it any justice on this camera. It is just, the scale of it is unbelievable. Literally everything's themed. The effort that has gone into this area is just unbelievable, absolutely second to none. So here we go, it's time for our first ride of the day, and of course, it's only FLY. Let's go. So here we are, finally it's 9:15 and we've been allowed into the queue for FLY. Goodness gracious me, let's do this. So I am going to give you a little walkthrough of the queue area. Of course I won't show you the whole queue because it is about a country mile long, but there's some lovely bits of theming down here. Like I said, pretty much everything in this park's themed. So stick with us and we'll get on FLY. First ride of the day, my goodness. I mean, honestly, if words could describe how this place makes you feel, it's like the fountain of youth, man. I've walked in this park feeling 33, and honestly, I'm feeling 12. It's just unbelievable, so giddy. Yesterday, on my last ride of the day, I actually took a back row ride on FLY, and the whole way around I was giggling. I felt like I was on gas and air. It was ridiculous. I cannot wait for this. It's looking like we're going to get the first public train of the day as well. It is just such a journey walking through this queue line. Absolutely awesome. Like, just little bits of theming everywhere, and it really does make the experience. Loving it. What do you think, Rob? Awesome. You said awesome. So as you're through the queue line as well, there's some awesome models of Rookburgh. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at this in here. Oh, you can't. Oh yeah, you can. Here we go. So there's a little model of Rookburgh just down here, like a little flat almost. It's so cool. The attention to detail is frightening. So unfortunately on FLY as well, there is a locker system in place. It's free, you get a wristband as you enter. and it's all digital. You just basically scan your wristband and you use the locker for free, because you're not actually allowed anything in your pockets at all. You go through like the old metal detector, very similar to something in Florida. And here's where you get on the ride here. It's an amazing onload and offload procedure. I'm not going to spoil it for you. If you want to come down and see it for yourself, all I'm going to say is it's the most incredible piece of engineering I've ever witnessed. Amazing. So here we go. We're almost at the entrance to the ride and to the station. So I'm going to have to leave you here. I'll pop you in a locker, but I'll get you lots of off shots, and I'll see you after my first ride of the day. So here is the locker system, and like I said, it's really efficient. You actually get your stuff out on the other side as you come off, so really good. Here we go. Let's get our stuff in here and have our first ride of the day. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm speechless. I don't know why I've started vlogging, because I don't even know what I'm about to say. That is just taking the absolute PISS. What a ride. It's frightening. Frighteningly good. Me and Danny were giggling like schoolgirls the whole way round. Right, it is still in our early ride time. I'm going to smash this ride out a few more times, and I'll catch up with you at 10 o'clock when the park opens. And so we've just completed 2 back-to-back rides on FLY, and my goodness me, words cannot do this any justice. Honestly, it is just unbelievable. Like, I'm going to take you around the area now, and I'll give you a good look at Rookburgh, but that coaster is just phenomenal. The ride system is genius. I've never seen anything like it in my life. If you're gonna do any part this year, get yourself to Phantasialand and try out FLY. It's so intense as well. Like the second ride, I felt a bit peaky, felt a little bit sick, which isn't a bad thing though. It's, you feel satisfied after your ride. You know, sometimes you'll get off something like the Swarm, for instance, and you'll be like, oh, I want to get on that again. You don't feel like it fully scratched the itch. This does that. It's the longest ride I've ever been on. Unbelievable. I mean, look at it. I know the sun's going to be in the lens there, but my goodness me, honestly, words just don't do this justice. I'm going to take you around the park now, and then we're going to go and explore the rest of this fantastic park. My goodness me, I'm absolutely blown away, almost emotional coming off that ride there. As a ride enthusiast, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to get on this in its first season in operation as well, with all my mates here. My only regret, of course, my main man Xavier's not here with me. I'd absolutely love for him to try this, but of course he's in school. There's bigger fish to fry for the man, but I promise you Xavier's going to be here very soon. He needs to experience this ride. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog and being a part of this with me. It means so much to me, this vlog. It's our first foreign vlog as well. Amazing. Like, this is a landmark for me, this. Unbelievable. So yeah, next up I'm going to set you a quick whip round. I'll get you some shots of this area, and then we're off to Taron. Goodness me. So, righto, we are going to take a quick stroll, like I said, around Rookburgh, and I will get as much of this in for you. But like, even this sound wall here, it's themed impeccably. I've never seen anything like it. The attention to detail, the only thing I compare it to that I've done is Diagon Alley and the Harry Potter worlds. That's literally the only thing I can think that comes anywhere near close to this area. So let's get around Rookburgh and let's have a look. See, even the tables are themed around here. Look at this coaster here. Oh my goodness me. And one thing that we've all spoke about and we were shocked with is the amount of G's and forces you feel on it. So you're getting air time at the top of the second launch. You're getting loads of positive and negative G's. It's just incredible. So anyway, look at all this stuff. We've got loads of theming about. Even the grids steam and smoke. It is just unreal. Everywhere you look, there's something new to look at. Class. Let's get round here and then we're off to Taron. just over here. This is actually the entrance, the Charles Lindbergh ticket. These are the fast passes you get when you're staying over in the Charles Lindbergh Hotel, which is just over there. And absolutely awesome. So you can actually use, we get two, one for each day that we're here. So of course we can come and skip a queue anytime on Fly. We are going to be using them later on. I just need to let my stomach settle after that 2 rides. Hey, and Rob's back, he's put some shorts on. There he is. Lovely, lovely. Let's go. Here's one thing I'm noticing as well. Groups of people are walking into the area, open mouth, gasping, just looking around in awe, because it's like walking into a fantasy world, honestly. Like I said, the only thing I can compare it to really is the Harry Potter worlds over at the Universal parks, because it is just unreal. I mean, up there you got the big steam train at the top, the big loco. Just everything is themed, even the lights, the tables. My goodness me, second to none. Righto, so it is now time to leave Rookburgh, and what an area that is. And even the entrance here is so well themed. This is why I was saying it reminds me a little bit of the Harry Potter world, because it is very much this vibe. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. We're going to take a stroll now out the park. I'm going to get some footage of this incredible theme park for you. Stick with us. One thing that really strikes me about Phantasialand as well is just the park-wide theming. It's just gorgeous. Everywhere you look, everything's just stunning. I mean, look at this. This is sort of near the entrance to the park here. Of course, we don't use the main entrance, being hotel guests. We get a sneaky little hotel entrance. But absolutely gorgeous. These little bakeries, we've got all kinds of goodness going on here. I can't wait to try the food today here at Phantasialand. So there is a sight for sore eyes. You can just see Taron there in the background. We actually only rode, Taron once yesterday, and my God, what a coaster. It's actually my first ever Intamin Blitz, and I really, really enjoyed it. I do love Intamin as a manufacturer, and this was class. There's Big Dan. He's got his Zadra hat on, but I think that's not his number one anymore. Don't know about you, Dan. So here we are. I believe it's Talocan. I am sorry if the pronunciations are off, and I didn't even pronounce pronunciation right. That's one for the books. But here we are. Look at this ride. The scale of everything at Phantasialand is absolutely outrageous. Like the length of the coasters. You know, like Taron and F.L.Y, for instance, absolute country mile. Over there you got Chapas as well. We did Chapas yesterday, and that is one hell of a log flume, I'm telling you. But here we go, second ride of the day, Taron. Let's roll. So a little bit disappointing down here. Taron is down at the moment, but it is still early in the morning. It's only about 20 past 10, so we're in high hopes yet. Some of the staff members have said it is going to open later on. So hopefully it's just a slight temporary delay, but I'll get you loads of ride shots of that later, because it is one hell of a coaster. And also over here, Mystery Castle, we did that yesterday. I'm going to get you as many shots as I can of that, because that is an old wives' tale of a ride. Fantastic. Just down here as well, you've got Rake, which is like a boomerang just in here. That is also awesome. You will not believe the amount of quality rides that are packed into this park. It is just outrageous. So next up, we're going to go and get on the B&M invert in the park, which is Black Mamba. I've not done it yet, and I'm really looking forward to this one. I love B&M inverts. Stick with us. I'll let you know how we get on. So on our way over to Black Mamba, and we are just passing the Colorado Mine Train. We did this yesterday, and what a coaster that is. Absolutely awesome. It's the biggest dark horse I've ever been on. It's got like 3 lift hills. It goes on for about 9 miles. It's amazing. So we're going to get a ride on that later, and I'll give you a full review then. But of course, first up, Black Mamba. That is one hell of a ride, honestly. Colorado Adventure, sorry it is called, I'll just correct myself there. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting on that one later. Honestly, one of my favourite mine trains I've ever done in my life. And I'm a sucker for a mine train, big fan. But here we go, it is my first ever ride on Black Mamba. So excited for this. I'm such up for B&Ms. So here we are, the child inside of me is absolutely going off on one now. Finally, I'm getting a ride on Black Mamba. And I know it might seem a little bit trivial to some people with all the rides in the park, but honestly, I'm really looking forward to this. Got a bit of gridlock here. Hello, everybody. But yeah, Black Mamba, can't wait for this. So excited. Let's go. So I'm not having the best luck with Black Mamba. It is one of the most anticipated coasters for me, and it's down. I'm really upset. It is testing though now, but the queue's enormous. It's over an hour, and I think that's probably because Taron's down. So it is what it is. I'm going to definitely pop back down. Before I leave, I'm going to make it my mission to ride Black Mamba, and I'll let you know what I think of it. But there we go. So we're going to actually head over to the other end of the park now and see what else is going on. Stick with us. I'll let you know what's cracking. So, like I said, a little bit disappointed there about Black Mamba, but it is what it is. It's expected. It's a busy day. It's gorgeous weather. Ride's going to be busy. Of course, like I said, with Taron being down, I think that's probably the reason. They are quite close together. So, we're going to take a stroll over. There's a couple of spinning coasters. I think one's called Force. I'll let you know when I get there. I'm not really too clued up on the names of the rides around here. Of course, my first ever time in the park. But, absolutely loving it. I mean, look at this place. Taking the mick. So, let's pray I get on Black Mamba. I am going to make it my mission to get on it today. Honestly, stick with us. Let's get over here and see what else is on the agenda. So this is my first time over in this part of the park. Yesterday we did Rookburgh, we did Talocan and a few others, but I've not actually been down here. There's a couple of good rides, there's a couple of spinning coasters that are well worth a ride, and a few others. So of course, I'll let you know what's happening. So by the looks of it, I think this is more of a family-friendly area. I mean, look at this. Like I said, the park-wide theming's phenomenal, but every corner I go around, I'm finding something else that's just taking my breath away. Can't believe this park. It is just unbelievable. So, here we are. Let's have a stroll over here and see what's going on. Okay, so I've found out a little bit more. It is actually called FLY and Force, the two spinning coasters, and apparently they're really good rides, so I'm just trying to find the entrance. It's a little bit difficult. Obviously we don't speak German, so all the old signs aren't making much sense. Here we are. How many vloggers does it take to find an entrance? Let's find out. Okie doke, so the hunt for FLY and Force, the two spinning coasters entrance, continues. I think this is Crazy Bats, which is like a VR coaster or VR ride, I believe. Not something that I'm going to be crazy rushing to get on. But trying to find these spinning coasters. Let's see how we get on. Right, quick update. This is the most higgledy-piggledy vlog I think I've ever done in my life. I don't know where I'm going. I can't read the signs. Yesterday I wanted to order some noodles and I ended up with some shoelaces. Honestly, it's mental. But here we go. We are actually going to take a ride now on Crazy Bats. Not a clue what this is about. Something about VR, but I think VR's gone, so we'll see what's going on. I'll let you know. So we just had a wicked little ride on Crazy Bats there, and it wasn't what I expected at all. It was a fully dark indoor Vekoma coaster, really good. No VR, which I'm happy about because it makes me feel a little bit peaky. Yeah, really good ride, worth a ride, smooth as butter. It went on forever. I was clean shaven when it started. Honestly, it's like a 3-minute ride. 3 lift hills, really good little ride. We are actually in the queue now for FLY and Force, the two spinners I mentioned before. So let's hope we can get on here. Not sure how long it's going to be. I'll let you know.
I don't know what to think of it.
And so there we have it. We've just had a ride on one side. It was FLY. These two spinning coasters are unbelievable. What a fun ride that is. We're going to go back round now and do Force, which is the other one. My God, I'm not going to spoil it for you because there are some serious elements on these rides. They're not just a spinning coaster at all. Wow, amazing. I mean, I'm just blown away by the park in general. And then when you go on something like this that you think is going to be an average ride and it absolutely knocks your socks off, you start to think this is taking the mick, this place. Like, what's going on in England? Why 10% of this would be amazing. What a ride that is. FLY and Force here at Phantasialand. 10 out of 10 for me. What a spinner. My favourite spinner I've ever done in my life. Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I'm just blown away by that ride. So next up we are going to go back round and try out the other side because apparently they are totally different coasters. Two spinners, mainly indoor, quite a good dark section on that one as well. So blown away. I mean, that was just so much fun. I'll let you know what I think of the other side. So I think this here is testament to how good FLY was. It was so much fun, and we're actually just getting back into the queue now. We've got Dan here with me, loved it. I was sat with Dan on that one. Really good fun. I can't believe some of the elements on there. Like, Dan and the guys were telling me there's some surprises on there, and I was just obviously thinking it's a mirror spinner. You know, what could it possibly do that's going to shock me? Wow. One of the most exciting rides I think I've done all day, that. I just didn't see what was coming. Yeah, definite dark horse, Fear and Force. Next up, Force or Fear, whichever one I've not done. So a quick update, we've had a couple of fantastic rides over on Fear and Force. I think Fear, the right hand side one, was my favourite. Some unbelievable elements in there. If you've been on a mirror spinner before, for me they're a bit of a basic ride, but that has got so much packed into it. And with the two, they sort of dual, amazing. A little bit of bad news though, Taron is still not open, and it's sort of getting early afternoon now, so it's not looking good for it. Just really glad I got on it yesterday. But what a day it's been, and what a park this is. Honestly, I know that I'm a bit of a fanboy now, and all I keep saying is how obsessed I am with it. But geez Louise, it's amazing. So we're gonna have this beer, we're gonna have a chill, and then we're gonna get around the rest of this park. I'll let you know how we get on. So really exciting news here. Taron is actually running. Oh my goodness, I've just had a little accident in my trousers. I'm that excited about it. We've had one ride on it this trip, and it just wasn't enough. It didn't scratch the itch. Next up, Taron. Let's roll. So, very interesting over here at Taron. We are waiting for it to open. They are just testing it. We have been told it is going to open. It could be around about an hour, but some of this stuff that's happening here is awesome. It looks like they're putting an extra train on. It's just so nice to be here and see this coaster. Let's hope we get a ride on it soon. So, really good news. I'm absolutely made up. Taron is open. We're in the queue, and we're actually going to be on the first public train. We've got 3 lovely people in front of us. This is amazing. I'm so happy. So here we are. First ride of the day on Taron, and my second ever ride on it. Can't wait. Let's roll. I'm out of breath after that ride on Taron. Absolutely unbelievable. The pacing of that ride, geez Louise, you can see it here behind me. My goodness me, it's so fast. That second launch hits you like a ton of bricks. Fantastic. Even better today than it was yesterday, for sure. It's just running a dream. Like, what a coaster that is. You get such a shake off that second launch, and you really feel it hit you in your chest. The forces are unbelievable. If you keep your hands up that whole ride, you must be a bodybuilder or something, because it's just impossible. The G's are so strong. Wow, amazing. For me, that's a 10 out of 10 ride. I'm not even sure what I prefer now, that or Fly. Of course, I've still got a Fly Fast Pass, so I am going to go in smashing that once more before I leave. But wow, Taron, wow, what a ride. Right, so we're finally back over at Black Mamba, and like I said, it's one of my most anticipated coasters, this. Like I said, I'm absolutely mad for B&M inverts, and the queues died down a lot now. Taron's open, so finally it's my time to ride Black Mamba. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for this. I don't know why I'm so excited about it. A lot of people are telling me, obviously it's not a patch on Fly, it's not a patch on Taron, but I'm just a sucker for B&M inverts, and I've been waiting to get on this ride for so long. Let's go, Black Mamba.
Quickly.
Absolutely loving this queue line here at Black Mamba. It's getting me so hyped for the ride. All these guys behind me have already done this one, so I think I'm the only one who's excited about it. Here we go, can't wait for this.
Oh, there's the wall.
Oh my god, Black Mamba, everybody. Jeez Louise, that is epic. I mean, if you're a big fan of B&M inverts like me, that is right up your street. It really did remind me a bit of Nemesis, how it's really close quarters. There's loads of near misses, but way better than both Nemesises. I mean, I can't really remember Julian Dragon, so I'm not going to even include that in my count. My favourite invert, I think. I remember Montu being a beast, but in my recent memory, that, wow, I'm a massive fan of inverts, and that just did it for me. That was so good. and it was a walk-on, front row, first ride. I'm buzzing, I don't know what to say to you. Amazing. Second ride of the day on Black Mamba, straight back on. Let's go. Righto, second ride on Black Mamba completed. Old wives' tale of a coaster. Honestly, I cannot explain how much I love that ride. I mean, like I said already, I'm a sucker for B&M Inverts. Like, it was one of my early big coasters. It was Dueling Dragons, and ever since I just fell in love with the ride. That was amazing. I think it's probably one of my top coasters in the park. Obviously, I know F.L.Y is next level. The theming on F.L.Y and Taron are just unbelievable. But personally, I think that is one of my favourite rides. Absolutely incredible. Loved it. Absolutely love this park. I mean, like I said before, the park-wide theming and deco is just incredible. Everything's beautiful. The gardens, the buildings, just can't get enough of it. Look at this place. I honestly never want to leave. So, Big Coaster Dan is just about to brave Talocan, and it's definitely not one for me, this. Last time I did Ripsaw over at Alton Towers, I ralphed everywhere, so I've left this one to the big man. I'll get you some shots of him on this one. Talocan. Righto, so here we are with the main man, the very nauseous coaster, Dan. I was Talocan, mate.
It was awful, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Definitely not one for me. Are you gonna bath? No?
I don't know, mate. I'm not too sure.
If he does, I'll get the footage. Yeah, well done, Dan, for Talocan. Definitely not for me. Righto, so we are in the queue for Mystery Castle, and honestly, this is spectacular. I mean, look at the building that it's housed in. What theme park builds this for a drop tower? It's unbelievable. If you haven't already, go and check out online Mystery Castle at Phantasialand. It is insane. I did it yesterday, I didn't know what to expect, and I definitely wasn't disappointed. So next up, Mystery Castle. Let's roll. I mean, wow. Just look at this building. It is absolutely unbelievable. I know what I think it was like a 16th century castle or something. It's literally a drop tower. Unbelievable. Yeah, Mystery Castle next up. Looking forward to this one. Wow, what a ridiculous ride that is, Mystery Castle. It is just unbelievable. Like I said, it was a totally different experience to the first time. That is so good. Look at these gardens here. It is really nice. The whole place, just gorgeous. What a ride that is. I feel like it's just solid ride after solid ride, this park. Honestly, I think it's probably my favourite park I've ever visited. Amazing. So next up, on one of our last rides of the day, we are of course going to head over to Rookburgh and do F.L.Y last, as we've got some fast passes. But next up it is Colorado Adventure. This ride is awesome. I'll of course stick you some shots into the ride. It is my favourite mine train I've ever done, and it's up there, you know. It is such a fun ride. It's like 4 lift hills. It goes on for about an hour. It's amazing. So yeah, Colorado Adventure next up. Well, Colorado Adventure, what a ride. Honestly, that has got to be the like most undervalued coaster I've ever been on. I've never heard anybody talk about it, never heard anybody rave about it. It is unbelievably fun. Honestly, it goes on forever. It's 4 lift hills. It is so intense as well. Some of the turns and the banks. What a ride that is. If you've got a chance, go and check out a POV or something, because Colorado Adventure is absolutely banging. What a ride. What an absolutely unbelievable ride Taron is. We've actually just managed to grab another ride on it because the queues are dying a little bit now. But we are pretty much in the last hour of the park now. I think it's just gone. So we're going to head over to Rookburgh and get a ride on F.L.Y for our last ride of this trip to Phantasialand. It's been an emotional one. Stick with us and I'll send you out over in Rookburgh. It really doesn't matter how many times you walk through this square. I'm flabbergasted every time just by how grand it all is and how amazing everything is. I can't believe how tidy and clean the park is as well. You're always seeing people tidying up. You've got people with feather dusters cleaning lights, and It is just amazing. I feel like this is the perfect park. Definitely rating Phantasialand up there with my number one park. So here we are, my last walk down into Rookburgh, and I'm absolutely gutted that I have to leave this park. Honestly, if this was my home park, I think I'd live here. What a gorgeous place this is. Definitely going to be back, hopefully in the new year with Xavier, so you're going to have to keep your eyes peeled for that one. But here we go, it's time for our last ride of the day on Fly. God, I'm looking forward to this one. Let's go. And here we are, our final trip into Rookburgh. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little bit emotional. Look at this place. I mean, I know for a fact this camera isn't doing it any justice. The scale of this place is unbelievable. Look at it. I mean, what else am I meant to say? Just jeez Louise, I cannot get over this place. And I've been here for 2 days, and I'm still as shocked as I was the first time I saw it. Here we go. It's time for our ride on Fly. The final one of the trip as well. And there we have it. That is going to wrap up an unbelievable trip down here to Phantasialand. I honestly cannot express how amazing this park is. The rides are second to none. The theming in the areas, the beauty of this park, it really did blow me away. Absolutely outstanding. Fly, Taron, Black Mamba, I mean, they've instantly gone into my top 10 coasters. Don't know if you can hear me because the noise and the atmosphere around this ride is absolutely second to none. Yeah, 100% get yourself down to Phantasialand. And as ever, thank you so much for watching. I'm Lee, and until next time, take care.